If you just started trading futures prop firms, you consider yourself a beginner, and you're inspired by people logging in payouts like this, as you see in our Discord, over and over again, almost every day people are locking in payouts like this. Of course, it's not an income guarantee. I'm locking in payouts as well, but it shows you what is possible with futures prop firms. And if your goal is to do the same, and right now you just have some questions regarding position sizing, then this video is for you. I remember when I first started trading futures prop firms, I had these questions. Have you ever wondered, should I trade minis or should I trade micros? NQ or MNQ? ES or MES? How many contracts should I take on a 50K or 150K account? How many points of stop loss should I have in relation to how many points of profit I should set for my profit target? Should I do a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, 2-to-1, or 3-to-1, as all these gurus talk about? If you're trying to figure this out, this video is for you. Before we can answer those questions though, you need to understand that there is no one size fits all. It depends on many factors. It's like if your body type is a large and you try to fit into a size small or a size medium, it's not going to work. There are three things that you must consider before you answer the questions we just talked about. Number one, what is your personality? Many people overlook this fact. You have to know yourself. Trading many times is you against you. If you don't understand yourself, your likelihood of success is not going to be very good. For example, is your personality generally patient? Or are you a more fast-paced person? When you're driving on the road, do you like to be on the right side? If it's supposed to be 50 miles an hour, do you do 40 or 45 miles an hour? Or do you like to go a little bit over the speed limit? When you're talking to someone, if they talk really slowly before they get to the point, and you are wondering if they can speed up their speech, and you're like, come on, let's go. I know what you're gonna say, let me just jump right in. If you're like that, number one, you probably need to learn some patience, myself included. And number two, you're probably not gonna like trading micros, which we'll talk about more. This is because if you are a person that's more fast-paced and you like to be in the trades in and out, then you have to mark it down as being a fast-paced trader. Secondly, are you more aggressive or conservative? For example, are you okay with taking 1 full week to pass an account versus you want to pass it in 1 day? If you want to pass it in 1 day, you're going to have to take more aggressive trades. You're going to have to go in with minis instead of micros, because if you take 1 mini, 10 points is $200. If you use 1 micro, that's $20. Very, very big difference. Do you want to get to your payout faster? Do you like 1-day payouts like Take Profit Trader offers? As you can see, other people in our Discord also locked in daily payouts with Take Profit. Daily meaning that if you meet your daily profit target goal, you can get paid out on that same day. Not necessarily meaning that you get paid every single day, although the possibility is there. That's why I like Take Profit Trader as my #1 prop firm. Use the code FSP to get that discount. 40% off with no activation fee. Number 3, you have to consider your bank roll. How much money do you currently have to deploy in the futures prop game? Yes, it is a game. Futures prop firm is like playing Call of Duty or Counter-Strike in a tournament. Your goal is to win cash prizes. The top 100 people with the most amount of kills gets a cash prize or a quote-unquote payout with futures prop firms. If you currently don't have a job, you probably don't want to be trading. But if you have a job, you have stable income, you have savings, or you have business profits, then you're more likely to be able to succeed because you know that the money you put into futures prop firm is just a business expense. If you drop 5K into futures prop firms and you can get 10K back, you're net 5K or 100% of your return, and there's no way you can get that at your local bank. The problem is most people jump into trading without ever considering these 3 factors. And after 5K, 10K loss, they're not successful. They racked up credit card debts and they wonder if this is for them. When all they gotta do is to do a self-examination to see, number 1, their personality. If you are a patient person and you try to trade fast-paced, and generally you're a slower person in terms of reaction time, you're not gonna succeed. With scalping NQs in and out, you're more likely better off with trading MNQs. My general rule of thumb is if you have $3,000 to $5,000 in bankroll, that you're okay with completely losing because you have a stable income or you have enough savings or business profits. And if your trading style is a little bit more aggressive like me and you're a more fast-paced person, then what I like to do personally is on a 50K account, whether it's evals or funded accounts, 1 to 2 contracts on minis, scalping 10, 15, 20 points for profits with about 10 to 20 points in stop loss is the way to go for me, because I can rotate my accounts. If one account gets stopped out, one account gets burned, my other account steps in to lock in the profits. This is also something that SMC in the community talked about in our interview recently. He locked in 300K trading his personal account and bought a house with it, and another 230K in 5 months with futures prop firms by rotating the account. If you don't know how to do this, make sure you get my course fspfutures.com and go to module 3.2. I give you the exact spreadsheet that I use to see which accounts to rotate and go in first, so that you increase the likelihood of you getting to the payouts instead of blowing it up. On the contrary, if you're a person that is more patient, slower pace, more conservative, and you have less of a bankroll, then you cannot trade minis. You have to trade micros, because if you can't afford to take a loss and if you don't have a large bankroll, then you're gonna have to be more patient in waiting and scalping with less dollar amounts. That's just the way it is. Remember, trading is not a sprint. Trading is a marathon. Many times it's you against yourself. Knowing yourself, knowing your personality, and being honest with yourself is the very first step of shooting for success in a trading game. Many people lie to themselves. They buy accounts with money that they don't have. They blow up, they tilt, and they put themselves into a spot where they cannot recover. That is the worst place that you want to be. If you're on your last dime and your last dollar, save that. Don't go into debt. Get a job. Get some stable income. Most gurus will not tell you this. When I first started trading about 9 years ago with penny stocks, I lost 50 grand in a matter of 2 months. Purely out of my stupidity, way too aggressive, and if I did not have my business profits to weather that storm, I would not have made it to where I am today. Give yourself a chance. Don't blow up. Choose the right position sizing by knowing your personality, and then you'll do better. If you want to trade with us every single day with the community, where we scout futures, mainly NQ, with 10, 15, 20 points, we talk about levels of possible reversals. We're trading together, we're banking together, and we're praying together. Make sure you join us at 9:30 every day. If you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification, you'll be notified every day when we go live. Make sure you hit the like button and join our Discord. I'll see you on live.
Warriors, this battle has been long and tough. I know you're tired, and I know you feel your tanks empty, but we are warriors. 890 is our target. Do not fall back. Do not retreat. For this is the Warriors' Creed. 890. Here we go, Warriors.